talking about the next step. Should go into the state finance and be on the wildest group, so let's just keep it. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you. Focus on the fundamentals we've gone over time and time again, and most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort, concentration, and playing to your potential to be the best you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Okay?
Good evening and welcome to Hazen Union, home of the Wildcats. I'd like to remind everyone that if you are eating or drinking in the gymnasium, there are waste baskets placed at the exits. Please pick up after yourselves. The next varsity girls game is Tuesday, January 21st at Fairfax, game time 6 o'clock. The next JV and varsity boys game, Wednesday, January 22nd at Danville, game times 6 and 7:30. Ladies and gentlemen, this week is the annual Officials versus Cancer campaign. Please notice that these officials, as well as other basketball officials across Vermont, are wearing pink and black striped shirts and or pink whistles to bring awareness to the effort to find a cure for cancer. This week, basketball officials all over the state will make donations from their game fees to support this worthy cause. This is the 12th season the Vermont IAABO officials, schools, and communities have been taking part in this effort, and during those years they have donated over $57,000. The officials for tonight's contest are Randy Miller and Don Taylor. Hazen Wildcat Basketball would like to welcome you to tonight's game between the Solons of Montpelier, coached by Nick Foster and assisted by Peter Ricker and Ricky Powell, and the Wildcats of Hazen, coached by Aaron Hill and assisted by Brad Becker. The starting lineup for the Solons: sophomore guard, number 1, Jonah Campbell. Junior guard, number 2, Tyler Ricker.
What's up, boys?
Junior forward, number 5, Leo Riley Williams. Senior guard forward, number 13, Ben Gamble. And senior forward center, number 24, Hazen Donahue. And now for your Wildcat. Freshman guard, number 4, Jaden Baker. Junior guard, number 5, Derek Saul. Junior guard, number 12, Isaiah Baker. Freshman forward, number 15, Tyler Bernard. And sophomore, guard forward, number 21, Carter. Before we have the singing of the national anthem, let's remember good sportsmanship. Everybody came here tonight to cheer for a team. Please leave it at that. If you would stand and remove your hats, the national anthem will be sung by members of Hazen's Select Chorus.
For the ramparts we watched
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am James Salvis, along with we got Griff on camera, we got Liz on tech, and I'm on the call tonight. And we're on the call tonight here from the Wildcat Den. So tonight we got the Wildcats taking on your Wildcats taking on the Solons from Montpelier. And so tonight should be a good one, Griff. Two very, very skilled teams on the defensive and offensive ends.
Yep, definitely. We just watched a really good JV game that was pretty close at halftime, two really good teams, and then the JV boys from Hazen pulled it out in the end. Yeah, I expect a pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Griffin, it's like, and you look at Montpelier too, and they have a lot of size. Montpelier has a lot of big kids, especially the big man in the middle, Leo Ribby Williams. We're going to take you to tip-off now, folks, as we get ready to get this action started. You see the refs wearing pink for officials versus cancer. That tip is won by the Solons. That is back to Cataneo. He goes inside to Donahue, and Donahue gets it. Off the glass, good. Isaac Donahue. That's stolen away. That's up to Ribby Williams. Through contact, reverses for the finish. Nice move there by Ribby Williams. Now Rivard with it. He's going to go to Baker. Baker to Rivard. Rivard to Hill. Hill to Isaiah. Isaiah to Derek Sauls. Oh, that's almost stolen away, but Jaden's going to get it. That's stolen away, Cataneo. He's picked up by Sauls. Oh, Sauls thought he stole it. They're going to hit the floor. That foul is going to be on Carter Hill, his first. Griff, you see fast-paced action right out of the gate.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams are going to run, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And you know that's one thing the Wildcats do love to do. That's inbounded to Gamble. Now over to Cataneo. Cataneo to Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams to Gamble. Gamble to Riker. Riker to Cataneo. Cataneo to Riker. Riker fakes the three. Stops, looked for a midi. He goes to Gamble, though. Gamble goes to Donahue. Donahue to Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams to Cataneo. Cataneo inside to Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams out to Riker. Riker to Cataneo. Traveling violation. That is going to be Wildcat basketball. You see, it looks like Montpelier gets in a 2-3 press. And full court man all the way. Now that is from Isaiah to Jaden. Jaden to Sauls. Sauls to Isaiah. He shoots the three. He cans it. Isaiah Baker cans the early three for the Wildcats. 4-3 lead for the Solons. Ribby Williams, oh, he's a big guy, but he's also a point guard. Look at this, he's a point forward, Griff.
Cruising down this.
Am I looking at LeBron James out here? Oh, and Piangerelli's going to check in early, Griff. He comes in for Jaden Baker. And Stephen Martin comes in for Carter Hill. Carter Hill picked up his second foul, Griff, so he's going to take a seat. That's into Ribby Williams. That's up, no good. Rebound down Rivard. Oh, he looked for Piangerelli. Piangerelli wasn't looking. By the way, Stephen Martin also checked in. He came in for Carter Hill. That's into Cataneo. Cataneo brings it up. He goes to Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams, splits the D, in and out. Off the glass, rebound down Donahue. He goes out to Cataneo. Cataneo goes to Gamble. Gamble floats it up off the glass. Ben Gamble, little floater from the foul line, banks it in. Baker with it now. Baker's going to go out to Martin. Martin tries a three. No good off the rim. White ball. Look at this, Griff. Very persistent and early subbing by Aaron Hill. You see that sometimes from him. Little Shopper checking in for Nate Piangerelli. Now Cataneo with it. takes it up. He goes over to Riker. Riker bounce pass out to Gamble. Gamble three. Gamble, it's good. Ben Gamble hits the tray ball.
Ethan Shoplin with another three.
Oh, yes.
Right back.
And Little Shopper's going to answer back. Normally it would be Isaiah Baker, but tonight Little Shopper's going to pull that one. Gamble going to try and answer Shoplin's, and he does. Back-to-back threes for Ben Gamble. And now Baker floats it up. Baker gets it. Geez, Griff, the points are coming so fast I can hardly keep up.
Wow.
Just back-to-back, back and forth. I mean, scores on both ends. 12-8 lead for the Solons so far. 4:35 left to play in the first. That's into Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams to Bruzees. That's inside to Ribby Williams. Oh, Ribby Williams goes up with it. He loses it. It's going to be white ball. Nate Piangerelli in for Derek Sauls. Look at this, in and out subs for the Wildcats.
Yeah, trying to keep the legs fresh. A lot of running around right now.
Oh, yeah. He's trying to keep his fresh guys in there. Now Baker with it. He's picked up by Bruzees. That's out to Little Shopper. Little Shopper into Martin. Martin to Rivard. Rivard up through the contact. It's no good. Rebound down Cataneo. He takes it up. He stops and he floats it. No good. Rebound down Rivard. He goes to Baker. Baker out to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Baker. That's over to Martin. Martin back to Baker. Tough degree of difficulty shot there for Baker. It doesn't go. That's up to Ribby Williams. Ooh, Ribby Williams to Riker. That would have been a heck of a finish, Griff.
That was incredible.
Oh, look at that. No looker from Isaiah Baker. Am I looking at John Stockton? Chippy missed by Ethan Shoplin. Little Shopper. Lincoln Mitchell. Freshman for freshman. That's seems like what they do quite often, Griff. It's always Lincoln in for Tyler.
Yeah, try and get some size on the court. They don't have a lot of size, especially not compared to Montpelier.
Yeah, but I mean, Lincoln and Tyler are their big men.
Yep.
Now Cataneo with it. He goes to Riker. Riker to Bruzees. Ooh, Bruzees, it's almost stolen by Martin. It's going to stay white. Stay green ball. Harris Zonbeck is going to come in for Leo Ribby Williams for the Solons. That's inbounded to Riker. Riker split the Hazen defense, but Isaiah Baker was right there and said, "Not in my paint, son." I thought I was going to see a Mutombo finger wag, but that probably wouldn't have ended too well for Isaiah. That's inbounded to Cody. He misses. Baker gets the rebound. I tell you, Baker has some good athleticism. That's into Martin. Ooh, Martin pump fakes and gets it. That is a nice take by Stephen Martin, Griff.
Yeah, definitely. That's a lot of awareness to know those guys are coming right behind you there.
It is. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Willie Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979.
Hey, I just want to take a second and mention that the Knights of Columbus free throw contest is next Sunday. That's 26th at Hazen. And for more information, call John Lucier, 802-472-5030.
John is the one who puts that on, Griff?
I think there's a lot of them, but
John is one of them.
He's the guy to call for more information if you want to play.
Shout out to John Lucier, man. Tell you what, thanks for teaching me everything he knows. Yeah, man, I've also got some tips from legendary Lance Hall as well. That's inbounded to Cataneo. Cataneo over to Bruzees. Bruzees to Gamble. Gamble, that three's no good. It seems like he's been on fire, though, Griff.
Yeah, I don't want to leave him open, apparently.
Oh, look at the passing by the Wildcats. That's stolen by Cody. Cataneo with it. Cataneo in through the contact, and it rattles around and goes in. Jonah Cataneo gets the bucket. Baker with it. Baker, step back, 3. Up and no good. Rebound down by Braziz. Braziz tried to go inside to Cody. Mitchell's out of bounds with it. Leo Ribby Williams checks in for Jonah Cataneo for the Solons. Braziz to inbound. Braziz inbounds to Zonbeck. Zonbeck into Cody. And he travels, so it is going to be Hazen Wildcat basketball. Off the turnover on the travel, Martin to inbound. He goes to Baker. Baker facing some tight D. He's going to hand it to Little Shopper. That's over to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Baker. Ooh, Baker tried to move inside. Can't find nothing. He's getting shut down out there, Griff. That shot's no good. Ribby Williams gets it. He takes it up. That's over to Gamble. Gamble into Ribby Williams, and he finishes. Leo Ribby Williams picks up his second bucket of the night. Now Isaiah Baker with it. Ooh, that's a nice finish, Griff. Scoop finish around the rim. Stolen away by Martin. Now Baker with it. Baker in-out dribble. He looks inside to Mitchell. Leo Ribby Williams picks up his first foul for the Solons. And now Isaac Donahue checks in for Bobby Cody. And for the Wildcats, Revard checks in for Mitchell, and Derek Saul's in for Isaiah Baker. Revard with it. He's over to Little Shopper to Sauls. Sauls to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Sauls. Sauls, nice fake move. He gives it out to Revard. Revard to Sauls. Sauls skip pass, and it's stolen by Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams through the contact. It's no good. Rebound down Little Shopper. Little Shopper has a lot of minutes out there right now, Griff.
Yeah, he's doing great.
He is. Piangerelli with it. And same with Nate Piangerelli, too. He's played quite a lot. Rebound down for the Solons. That's up to Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams is going to get an and one opportunity as the basket counts. And there you see it. Here we see it, Griff. Dylan Perry is going to come in again tonight.
Excellent.
Excellent to see. Consistent minutes. He comes in for Stephen Martin. As you hear the Hazen crowd getting loud a little bit as Dylan Perry checks in. Ribby Williams, like we said, is about to shoot one on his and one attempt. The foul was on Stephen Martin, his second. Ribby Williams free throws up. It's no good. Saul's with it. Saul's out to Revard. Revard to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Sauls. Sauls to Piangerelli. That foul is on Ben Gamble for the Solons, his first. It's inbounded to Perry. Oh, Perry shoots the three. That's no good. That's one thing you like about Dylan Perry, though, Griff. He's not afraid to shoot the ball.
No, he's very experienced senior. Played a lot of minutes in the last year.
And the year before.
Yep.
I believe he's a 3, maybe even 4-year varsity player, Griff.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know he's at least 3. Since sophomore year. So.
Yep, definitely. I know that.
I'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors. Willie's Store, 533-2621, open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. Check out our rebroadcasts on HCTV Channel 16, streaming live on www.hctv.us. All basketball will be archived on our website at the end of the season. So, Griff, we have seen an action-packed first quarter of basketball.
Lots of back and forth, lots of long passes, and great moves, three-pointers, layups, and it's been interesting. Montpelier can definitely run with Hazen, and they're kind of going back and forth doing the same thing. Montpelier's definitely got a significant size advantage, though.
Yeah, and it seems like they're pretty good finishers around the rim.
Yeah.
And they can shoot the lights out of the gym, too.
Yeah, Gamble has had a couple of, is it 2? I think just two big three-pointers.
Ben
right?
Gamble is at 8, though, because he had that layup inside as well. Revard to inbound. He goes to Baker. Baker to Revard. Revard and stolen by Donahue, but poked back away by Baker. So they steal it, and then Baker steals it. He shoots the 3. It's no good. He closes out. Ribby Williams with it. Oh, and he hands it to Carter Hill. Carter Hill says, "Thank you for that." Gets fouled, though. Carter Hill said, "Thank you. I'll take the cookie right there." Dip that in some milk on the other end. Except he didn't get the finish. So he almost dipped it in some milk. I couldn't quite. It's Ribby Williams' second foul for the Solons. Carter Hill's first free throw is no good. So Ribby Williams is going to head to the bench. Zonbeck's going to come in for him. Hill misses them both at the line. 2 big free throws there, Griff. Riker with it. Riker over to Zonbeck. Zonbeck to Cataneo. Cataneo faked a 3. He took it inside and he gets it. Cataneo seems like he's very fast, very good with the dribble.
Yeah, and
that passes over to Perry. Look. Oh, Griff, there you see Aaron Hill getting fired up.
Yeah, well, it was, from our vantage point, it was a pretty obvious call, so.
Yeah.
But, hey, you know, these guys are out here trying their best.
So Stephen Martin comes in for Dylan Perry, and Lincoln Mitchell comes in for Tyler Revard. But yes, you are right, Griff, and maybe from Aaron Hill's angle it looked even better, so. You're always kind of frustrated in games like this, though. That's over to Gamble. Gamble to Cataneo. Cataneo to Gamble. Gamble inside to Donahue. Donahue to Zonbeck, and Zonbeck gets it. Harris Zonbeck picks up his first basket of the night. That's over to Hill. Hill out to Sauls. And Derek Sauls, that's a nice move to the rim. He gets fouled. Will Braziz checks in for Ben Gamble. Griff, that was a great move by Derek Sauls inside to finish off the glass.
Just kind of saw an opening out the corner of his eye and drove right to the bucket.
And he hits the free throw, converts the three-point play. He's just showed he's not afraid of contact. Ooh, long pass up to Donahue. Donahue goes up with it, it's no good. There you hear Aaron Hill not pleased there either, Griff. Griff, I mean, you love to see this. This is vintage Aaron Hill right here. He is getting fired up to fire up his team. That's what you love to see. When Aaron Hill is getting mad, you know something right. Well, I won't say that.
Well, one thing he's got to, see this a lot watching these teams is that Hazen's always playing against teams that are bigger than them.
Yep.
Like Montpelier is, and when that's the case, it's really important to box out. That was a really great shot, by the way.
It was. Very, very good. Now Cataneo over to Braziz. Braziz to Cataneo. Cataneo to Donahue, and that's out of bounds. The Wildcats trying to scrape back into this one, Griff. Slowly but surely taking a putty knife and knocking some paint off. And in this case, the Solon's lead is the paint. And the offensive possessions by Sauls and the rest of the Wildcats are the putty knife. It's out to Sauls. Sauls to Hill. Hill to Baker. Baker does a little boogaloo to the rim and puts it in off the glass. Thank you to Brent Curtis for teaching me the word boogaloo.
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Oh, Donahue misses. Riker misses. Griff, did you hear the guy yell no left hand and then Baker put it in with the left hand?
Yeah, and then he just aced him with the left hand there. It was pretty good.
Proved him something wrong, and now Lincoln Mitchell is going to get the finish inside. Timeout for the Montpelier Solons. Might be hard for you to hear. It's hard for me to hear, too. This crowd has erupted, Griff.
Yep.
Great possession. Great possessions by the Wildcats. Scoring left and right to put them back in this.
Yeah, and finally getting some rebounds on the other end, too.
Hurt his knee. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. We're talking with the coach here of a contingent of players from Lamoille.
Yes.
And they were asking us about Cody Davison, who has an apparent injury and might not be back this year. So wishing the best for Cody.
Yes, we do wish the best for Cody, as you heard Hosea Crittenden ask us there, along with his plethora of Lamoille players. Ask us what happened to Cody Davison, I'm sure, as they are unfamiliar, as he played against them, but he's not playing now. So wish the best to Cody and hope for a speedy and good recovery for him. Now Braziz inbounds to Cataneo. Cataneo to Braziz. Braziz to Cataneo. Cataneo over to Riker. Riker takes it inside. He goes to the rim and it rolls around and in. Griff, I had it flipped over on the sponsor side. I had to turn it around for a second. Traveling violation on Stephen Martin, so it's going to be Montpelier ball. Nate Piangerelli checks in for Derek Sauls. And you know, that's another thing you notice, Griff. Cody Davison's still a leader from the bench, even when he's not in.
Yeah, he's sitting over there. And
he fires up his teammates. Yep, fires up his teammates. Always lead them on the bench. That's over to Braziz. Braziz to Riker. Riker bounce pass over to Cody, but it's stolen away by Mitchell, and he goes to Martin. Martin over to Baker. Baker picking up his dribble, or keeping his dribble alive, I'm sorry. He goes over to Martin. Martin out to Mitchell. Mitchell fires a pass over to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Hill, who steps into a three. That's no good. Rebound down by Bobby Cody. He goes to Cataneo. Cataneo pops the three, no good. Rebound down Zonbeck. Zonbeck over to Riker. Riker to Zonbeck. Zonbeck over to Cataneo. Griff, it seems like he has that thing on lock.
Yeah, those floaters, those little floaters from inside the key. Cataneo has been hitting those all night. It's really dangerous. That's kind of the shot you try to force them into when they drive. And he's just making them anyway.
Coach Aaron Hill is going to call a timeout now. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979. So off the
I want to hear you. Just go.
off the timeout. In the timeout now, Aaron Hill is going to talk it over with his boys. Same with the Montpelier coach. Montpelier and Hazen has been a very fast-paced game tonight, Griff.
Definitely, yeah. Both of these teams can really run. We've seen it in the first quarter and second quarter. Keeping your fresh legs is going to be important as the game continues here. But we've got all of Hazen's team here is a
yeah. Martin is going to inbound now to Baker. Here, Hosea Crittenden coming over to hear a word. Now that's over to Martin. Martin up to break the press to Baker. Baker over to Piangerelli. Piangerelli with the double dribble. It's going to be Montpelier basketball. Now Rivard over to Mitchell. Or Rivard in for Mitchell. Now Little Shopper comes in for Nate Piangerelli. Little Shopper has had some quality minutes tonight, Griff.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and I think, like I was saying, in a game like this, when legs are so important, that's going to be important going down through the rest of this game.
Derek Saul's back in too. Now that's Cataneo with it. Cataneo almost, oh, he does lose it. Stolen by Baker. Baker to Martin. Martin inside, oh, he lost it on the transition. Oh, and Ribby Williams up and around the rim, no good. Cody gets the rebound, though. Bobby Cody with the travel. It's going to be a turnover, Wildcat basketball. Baker with it. Baker over to Martin. Martin to Shoplin. Shoplin to Rivard. Rivard looked for something, couldn't find nothing inside. That's out to Martin. Martin to Shoplin. Shoplin over to Sauls. Sauls to Martin. Coach Aaron Hill calling out 3. That's over to Baker. Baker to Sauls. Sauls over to Shoplin inside. Nice finish. Ethan Shoplin with a nice finish off the glass inside. Good movement there. You saw him cut baseline, put his hands up right for it. Now Ribby Williams over to Gamble. Oh, Griff, I was going to say that's been his spot. That little corner over there. Oh, and a foul inside off the rebound by Bobby Cody. Griff, Tyler Rivard picks up his first.
Yep.
Now Tyler Riker comes in for Jonah Cataneo of the Montpelier Solons. Braziz to inbound. He inbounds to Cody. Cody over to Ribby Williams. And Ribby Williams is going to get called with the travel. Well, foul on the floor before the travel, Griff.
Well, yep.
Now Dylan Perry's going to check in for Stephen Martin. It seems like those two have just switched back and forth so far.
Mm-hmm.
But it is great, fantastic to see Dylan Perry getting minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. Big leader, big part of this team, so they need him out on that floor. Now Sauls, Sauls has good D on Riker. He knocks it away. That should have been a backcourt violation. And now Riker with a push-off. Griff, such a heads-up play there by Derek Sauls.
Yeah, he plays really tight defense like that, and these guys have been pushing off a little bit here from Montpelier.
He does, and I mean, when he sets his feet like that and he pushes off, he's going to fall and get the call. So now Baker over to Perry. Perry over to Sauls. And it's stolen by Braziz. Braziz takes it up around the rim, bucket and the bruise. He's going to head to the line and shoot one. You know, Griff, that's not something you see very often. They don't normally take the ball from Isaiah Baker. If Baker has that ball in his hands, he has the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. It's like glue in his hands, pretty much. Now Piangerelli checks in for Sauls. And Braziz misses the free throw. Now Baker with it. Baker shoots the jumper, gets it. Basket's good. Bucket in the bruise, Griff. That is something. There you see that. I don't know if that was actually a foul or if Baker sold it, but we'll take it. So Baker's going to head to the line and shoot one, Griff, on the foul and one. So pretty looking there, too, Griff. Look at the net, too, Griff. When you can make the net do that, you do something right.
Yeah.
Look at that. Griff's going to get a close-up on that.
That's a good shot right there.
That is. Griff's going to get a nice little close-up on that action.
So it looks like they're calling...
Did they count the bucket, Griff?
They did not count the bucket, apparently.
No basket, Griff?
No basket, but now that looks like it's a foul on a shot.
So Revard's going to head to the line and shoot two now. There was Ribby Williams picks up his third. Big confusion there, Griff, because I thought the shot was off before the foul anyways, at least. So.
Yeah. I don't know.
So Revard's going to shoot two.
Yeah, we have a little discrepancy here because if they hadn't... Okay, so it says 25 to 28, right?
But it wasn't at 23 before Isaiah shot?
It was, but the problem is that they didn't have him take a shot. They just put the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, did his regular jump shot count?
Apparently, yeah. So I don't know if there was a foul on that play, it would be a foul shot instead of a out of bounds play.
Well, I'll give him the points, Griff.
Unless it was like after the bucket.
The foul was after the shot, but they'll give him the shot.
Maybe.
It'll just be Hazen inbound.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, Revard hits them both at the line. Well, Griff, I'll give Isaiah the points anyways because they're going to count the basket apparently.
Yep.
Well, that's why I was asking you because I was like, I saw that it was 25, so I was like, did his jumper count? Didn't know. That is over to Zonbeck. Zonbeck, ooh, to Riker. Riker almost lost it. He goes to Zonbeck. Zonbeck to Braziz. Shoots the three, no good. Zonbeck gets the rebound. He goes over to Gamble. Gamble to Braziz. Braziz to Gamble. Gamble over to Braziz. Ooh, Gamble takes it inside around the rim. It's no good. Put back by Bobby Cody. Bobby Cody followed it for the putback. 30-27 lead for the Solons, 36 seconds to play. Revard inside. He's going to battle through the contact and get the tough bucket inside, Griff.
That's huge. He was guarded by three guys that are all bigger than him.
He has. Proving a point, Griff. Saying I might be smaller than you, but I'm better than you. It's over to Braziz. Braziz to Cody. Cody to Riker. Riker three, that's no good. Braziz gets his rebound. Player control, Griff. You love to see it.
Yeah, really good defense.
Really good defense. Player control on Riker. Tyler Riker for the Solons picks up his second. Cataneo is going to come in for him for the Solons. Revard to inbound. That's into Baker. Guest lead by one. Dylan Perry, Griff, you see, that's a good fight.
Trying to get that rebound and committed a foul with
Griff,
1.1 seconds left.
Griff, you can't be mad at that right there. That's a good foul.
I'm a little mad actually. 1.1 seconds left. He gets to go to the line.
I mean, yeah,
for
with the time on the clock, I think it's a good foul though, Griff.
Hey, better
You
than
gotta-
not going for the rebound at all.
You gotta
He's
go
in there
for the
trying.
ball.
Yeah, okay.
Zonbeck misses the free throw though. Foul inside. Hazen. That foul is on Bobby Cody.
So it looks like kind of the same thing over here. We're going to shoot a 1-and-1.
So Revard's going to shoot a one-on-one.
No
Yep.
time on the clock. And because, we're in the bonus, that's translating into foul shots instead of just out of bounds.
Yep. But it didn't make sense because Baker's jump shot counted, but they said he didn't go to the foul line. So maybe it was a foul after the shot. I don't know. I'm confused. Rivard misses it. So at halftime, folks, it is a 30-29 lead for the Montpelier Solons. We'll be right back with all the action from the second half.
Time to get your territory. Before we have our drawing tonight, the Hazen Athletics Bar would like to thank our sponsors for supporting Wildcat basketball. Our first drawing tonight is sponsored by the Harvard Village Restaurant and Smith's Grocery in Greensboro, Maine. We'll draw 2 tickets. First person to make 2 3-pointers wins either $10 gift certificate to the diner or a large pizza from Smith's Grocery. First ticket, 2674.
Today, you and the boys over here.
2674.
Hey, how you doing? How are you, boss? Hey.
Second ticket, 2764. 2674. 2764.
Number 14, gave it to him.
How about 2707? 2707. First one to make 2. Set. Go.
I don't know, yeah. Go on. Yeah, you guys are coming, but this is this is what we need to do at our halftime. We need to do stuff like this. We need to have the kids play it at halftime, but it's
Winner. Damien, you want the 20 seconds?
So you guys come to Hazen?
20 seconds, make 2 more, I'll give you gold. Set. Go. Five, 4, 3, 2. Second drawing is sponsored by Memorial Valley Ford. 1 ticket, 2 shots from the center circle or the half-court line wins you $100 cash. 2885. 2885. Once, twice. 2718. 2718. Once, twice. 2792. 2792. Once, twice.
Yeah, Linda, yeah. Is that one? Even the week before? No. They went through one last You took a hell of a hit. You see how he landed on his head? His head. think King Convention did the same thing, Sam. Caleb, I was like, he came on the bench and he bent that verse. So his mother, I didn't find out that information too. His mother.
Our last drawing is 50-50, worth $46. 390105. Young man's giving it back. Thank you very much. Enjoy the second half.
See what happens.
Don't leave that circle. You come in the driveway. 2 minutes, you know, and then we're going. See you on Thursday, brother. Yeah, brother. We're going to see you on Thursday.
Doing a good job with that young team. They're coming a long way. Yes, they have. A long way. Yeah. Good job with that. He didn't come to the game either. It's so dark. I'm going to yell at Mom. I'm going to yell at him. I had an AA tryout today. Yeah. And I only got 11 throws. I think there's a lot of commitment. There is a lot of commitment. Yeah. Like your grandparents? We live in Barrie. That's an hour ride. Now, is it a lot coming down that way? Yeah, I know. Yeah. You got me. I am super sure. I've been 3-0. My son, I've been super annoyed with, like, not knowing what I was going to have, and I'm so anxious when I've been so nervous. I had a great piece of trip. Oh my God, I got 11 kids that all have their names. I'm so excited. The third, fourth graders. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I did all my routines. Did you? I'm pumped. Dude, I am pumped. I can't believe that. I got it. You know my AU tank. Oh yeah, dude. Awesome. Dude, I did all of my own routines. I was like, you're gonna have. So you didn't do the trials today? Yeah, I did. Oh, you did? Okay. I called them already.
And welcome back, folks. We're about to bring you the action here from the second half. Been a great first half, Griff.
Yeah, it definitely has. Close game, lots of action.
Ruby Williams inbounds now to Cananeo. That mid-range has been on point for him all night, Griff.
Yeah, starting out the second half just the way he ended the first.
Oh yeah, that's over to Sauls. Sauls looks inside to Hill. Hill has a good move, but can't get it. It's up to Ribby Williams. He almost loses it. It's out to Gamble. Gamble to Cataneo. Cataneo to Riker. Riker misses it, gets his own rebound, and gets blocked. Ribby Williams gets it, takes it inside, misses. He misses. Griff, a series of misses in the paint. That's inside to Donahue. That's no good. Stolen away by Sauls. He goes to Baker. Baker up to Hill, and it's around the rim and in. Carter Hill picks up his first points of the night. Now he's fouled. Rivard picks up his second. That's around the rim and good. Free throw's good by Cataneo. And he hits them both. So Cataneo's in double digits now, Griff, for Montpelier.
Yeah, he's been really one of their stars.
He has no Baker with it. Over to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Hill. Hill takes it inside, he's fouled. That's when size comes into play, Griff. Noticed I was actually talking with...
I think it was just out of bounds, no foul.
Rivard's going to push him out of the way. He'll get his rebound, he'll miss that too, unfortunately. Donahue, bounce pass to Ribby Williams. He loses it to Sauls. Sauls loses it to Gamble. And Gamble's in double digits now, Griff. He's been another one of their kind of key players. And Griff, here comes Little Shopper. The tear-off champion so far.
Yeah, yep.
That's embedded to Baker. Baker up to Little Shopper. Little Shopper bounce pass inside to Rivard. Rivard to Baker. I thought I heard a whistle, Griff.
Yeah, it sounded like a whistle too.
Maybe it was just a shoe squeaking.
Guess so.
That's over to Little Shopper. He shoots the three. He will not hit it. Griff, I like Ethan Choplin's ability to just shoot the three. Confident, just catches it, shoots it. It's like Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
It's actually a good analogy. Where's 11? I didn't even think of that. Now Gamble over to Cataneo. Cataneo almost loses it. Donahue gets it. Riker now over to Cataneo. Cataneo floats it up. No good. That's down to Gamble. Gamble over to Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams to Riker. Riker to Cataneo. Gamble hits the three. Griff, he's been killing him all night. Up to 13 with that three. Baker now. Baker, good shot. He hits it. Isaiah Baker, he shot the ball okay tonight, Griff. Not amazing, but not bad.
Ty, good work. Good work, kid.
Blocking foul on Tyler Rivard. He picks up his third. Griff, did that basket go in, by the way?
Nope, it didn't.
Didn't think so, but I wasn't entirely sure. Ribby Williams misses the first. And Ribby Williams cans the second.
Okay, I'm just saying. I don't really. Okay.
Now Baker with it. Griff, we haven't seen much of Jaden Baker tonight.
No, yeah, he left the game early.
I think Piangerelli gets fouled on the inside there. That foul is on Ben Gamble, his third. Griff, I think Jaden might have been hurt or something when he came out.
Oh, maybe. Man, I hope not.
He was favoring something, I think, when he came out. But I don't really know. Piangerelli. Free throw up, and it's no good. I hear those vicious claps, Griff, at the end. Vicious claps over by the Montpelier fan section. But Nate's going to settle down and hit the first. Beauty by Nate Piangerelli. Tickled the twine. Look at the speed for Ribby Williams, too. See, Griff, he's tall, he's lanky, and he's fast.
Yep. Be able to get down the court really quick.
So Hill's going to head to the line for two. Jonah Catneo picks up his second foul. And Carter Hill knocks it in. Hits the first. Harris Zonbeck checks in for Ben Gamble. Hill hits the second one, tickled the twine, nothing but net. Good D by Piangerelli on Catneo. Catneo over to Braziz. Braziz floats it up, no good. Rebound down Baker. Baker splits the difference, but doesn't get it. Good D by Piangerelli. See the quick feet of Nate Piangerelli. Puts his soccer skills to use there. I believe Nate played soccer, I'm not entirely sure. Nate will pick up the foul though, his first. Catneo inbounds. Catneo with it, he goes to Braziz. Braziz over to Catneo. Catneo spins, goes to Ribby Williams. Ribby Williams shoots, no good. He gets the rebound, but that's a charge. Isaiah Baker keeps his feet planted.
Heads up play by Isaiah. He saw that one coming a mile away.
Ribby Williams picks up his fourth. So, then confusion on the inbound, Griff.
Looks like Isaiah faked out everybody, including his
Isaiah,
teammate.
I think Isaiah was standing on the tracks and the train came through on that last one, but he'll take it for the team, and that's what you do on the... Oh, Derek Sauls checks in for Nate Piangerelli. Piangerelli got some good quality minutes out there. That's into Braziz. Braziz to Riker. Riker hits the three. Tyler Riker. Now Baker with it. Sauls over to Choplin. Choplin gets hit. That foul's on Harris Zonbeck, his first. Lincoln Mitchell comes in. He comes in for Tyler Rivard. Or no, I'm sorry, Ethan Choplin. Tyler Rivard wasn't on the floor. It's into Baker. Baker over to Martin. Martin to Sauls. Sauls to Baker. Baker, you saw the spin and had the lane, but got it taken away. Sauls around, gets his rent. Oh, it tipped in by Lincoln Mitchell. Look at that, Griff.
Great rebound.
So Sauls missed, went up for it again, and then missed, and then Lincoln Mitchell tipped it in. Stephen Martin pokes it away. Oh, that's Stephen Martin's 4th foul, Griff. Oh, Brazez shoots the 3. No good by Brazez. Rebound down to Baker. Hill looks inside to Martin. Griff, did you know he had that many?
I did not, but yeah, that's going to be an issue. You know, this is the kind of game where you really want to have everybody available because of how high energy these guys are playing at
It is.
here.
But Rivard's going to come in for Martin. That's over to Riker. Riker to Cataneo. It's over to Brazez. Brazez to Cataneo. Killed him all night long, Griff. Those little mid-ranges. That was a nice little scoop finish off the glass with the left hand, by the way.
Yeah, Caneo's just shown some skill tonight.
He is. Hill inbounds to Rivard. Rivard to Sauls. Sauls to Baker. Baker almost loses it. He sticks with it. Baker's going to get fouled. We'll see if he goes to the line. Yep, he will. Ref signaled. Baker shooting. Isaiah's going to head to the line, Griff. He'll get to shoot his foul shot this time.
Yeah.
Or in this case, foul shot. Oh, and Baker hits the first. Donahue checks in for Cody. And Isaac Donahue checks in for Bobby Cody. And Ben Gamble checks in for Jonah Cataneo for the Solons. For the Wildcats, Piangerelli checks in as Baker hits his second free throw. It's over to Donahue. Donahue to Brazez. Campbell shoots it, misses. Riker gets the rebound. It's inbounded, stolen away by Sauls. Sauls goes out to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Hill. Hill to Baker. Baker, deep 3. Oh, no good. Look good. Ooh. Aaron Hill can't believe it, Griff, that was not a charging foul.
Yeah, the fans are not thrilled.
Ethan Shoplin comes in for Carter Hill. See, Aaron Hill still very displeased with that call. Piangerelli, look at the speed to get back. I mean, that is burner wheels. Oh, Hill tried to steal it. I'm sorry, Hill did not come out. Shoplin came in. Stolen by Shoplin. He goes to Piangerelli. And so that, never mind, Griff. I'm not going to say anything. So Griff, that'll be Piangerelli's second. As you see, Griff, Aaron Hill is saying Aaron Hill's very upset there because he's like, same thing happened to my player, and you called it a block,
yep.
And he does it, and you call it a charge.
It's never an easy call when it's a charge.
It is. It can go either way. I guess it just depends on who you are. 47-40 lead for the Montpelier Solons, 1:08 left to play. I'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979. So, Griff, a lot of really fast-paced basketball, like we said, up and down, pushing it inside, off, bodies hitting the floor.
Yep, definitely. And already in the third quarter, we're at 5 and 6 fouls for these guys. So foul trouble, get into the bonus here might be a problem for both teams.
Yeah.
It's been a lot more physical and a lot more fouls called in the second half. And you remember in the first half, I think there was only like a minute where either team was in the bonus at all in the end of the second quarter there. So.
Yeah, so I mean, fouls have been a big thing this half, but I mean, you need the ball in your hands at this time. Braziz to inbound. Braziz goes to Cataneo. He's picked up by Piangerelli, tight D. Hill went for the trap, and he picks him back up. That's over to Riker. Riker back to Cataneo. It's stolen by Baker. Goes to Revard, and that's his fourth. And Lincoln Mitchell checks in for Tyler Revard. Griff, you were just mentioning there's the bonus.
Yep.
And another tough call there, Griff, because a lot of times you get them with the body like that, they'll give it to you. But Braziz at the line. Braziz hits it. Braziz misses the second. And he traveled. 48-40 lead, 43.6 seconds left to play in the third. Hazen needs some quick baskets here, Griff, to try and climb back in this thing before it really gets out of hand. Was that deflected by Green, Griff?
Yeah, it looks like it was deflected on its way in.
Oh, I thought I hit the backboard or something. He goes into Baker, and you know, that's one thing you notice for the Cats, Griff, is they never let the ball come to them. They go to the ball.
Yep, you got to. Looks like we got an injury.
Nate Piangerelli is down. Steven's going to come in for him. Steven Martin's going to come in for him. Look at that. You see, these managers are right on it, Griff. As soon as he comes off, bang, ice is ready, just like that. I mean, I know it's obviously not a good thing for Piangerelli to be hurt, but it's just like the managers are on point, Griff. You love to see a manager that's on their job.
Hey, it's good. They're taking their job seriously.
Yes. It's inbounded to Baker. It's over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Hill. Aaron Hill is very displeased, Griff.
Yeah, I think a lot of the fans are too here.
Cataneo. Now rebound to Baker. We really need a shot to get this offense going, Griff. Baker's the kid to do it. It's out to Hill. That's off. So at the end of the third quarter, oh, he hit it, but at the end of the third quarter, a 48-40 lead for the Montpelier Solons. The Wildcats need some buckets here to try and scrape back into this one, Griff.
Yeah, they came into this quarter down by 1. Now it's an 8-point lead, so they lost that quarter by 7. They committed 7 fouls, and now they're putting Montpelier on the line. So they got a lot of work cut out for them here.
They got to make the big kids foul for the Solons as well. They got to make the big kids foul, and they got to try and get to the line themselves because Hazen is an excellent free throw shooting team in their own right. So.
Yeah, that's true. They haven't really gotten a huge amount of chances to shoot free throws tonight. Isaiah Baker had a couple of attempts, maybe. I don't know. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but
yeah,
like
I mean,
Montpelier has been on the line more often, I think.
I mean, I'm not keeping track of free throw attempts over here either, but
at least it feels like it.
It does. And I think, Griff, if I had to hazard a guess, I think you'd be right. It's going to be white ball off the inbound. You see Revard out there, Griffin. He has 4 fouls, so he's got to be very, very careful. Doesn't have any to give. That's into Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell and Revard out there, Griff. And Little Shopper. We got an all-star lineup out here. It's over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Baker. Baker gets double teamed. Mitchell screens for him. Baker misses. Baker gets his rebound. He hits that though.
Wow. That's an even tougher shot than the one he took first. That was pretty good.
Seems like the tougher it is, the easier it is for Isaiah Baker. That's over to Braziz. Braziz to Riker. Riker to Gamble. Gamble picked up by Shopland. It's over to Riker. Riker to Braziz. Braziz looks inside. He goes to the corner to Gamble. It's over to Cataneo. Cataneo to Riker, deep 3. That's no good by Tyler Riker. That foul is on Ben Gamble, his 4th. So, I mean, you notice, Griff, some of the guys for the Solons are in foul trouble as well.
Yeah, Gamble, and then the other fella that was doing really good, too.
Ribby Williams.
Ribby Williams, yeah. He's on the bench with 4 fouls.
As well. Baker with it. Baker inside to Revard, and he's fouled. Revard's going to head to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, splitting the defense, coming up the court, cross-court pass to Revard right in shooting position. That's
beauty.
That was pretty nice.
And you can't ask for anything nicer than that. Beauty. Tickled the twine on the first. Derek Sauls is going to come in for Little Shopper. Little Shopper is going to sit down for a minute. He probably needs a rest, Griff. He's got some quality minutes tonight.
Yeah, all these guys do.
Revard's second free throw, and it's good. 2 huge free throws there, Griff, and Revard canned them both. Cataneo with it. He goes out to Braziz. Braziz over to Riker. Riker to Zonbeck. Zonbeck to Donahue. Donahue to Braziz. Braziz is picked up by Revard. Mitchell now. Oh, that's to Riker. Riker over to Cataneo. Cataneo to Donahue. Donahue to Cataneo. Cataneo! Griff that mid-range.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. He just made it.
Griff is an incredibly good mid-range shooter. Baker couldn't get that one to go. Griff, I tell you, it looks like me out there knocking down all these mid-ranges. Set to Braziz. 3 up, 3 no good. Rebound down Zonbeck, though. Set to Riker. He's open in the corner, and he hits it. Tyler Riker hits the 3. Griff, just when you thought Hazen was going to scratch back.
Yeah, they were within 4 points just a couple of seconds ago.
And now it's a 9-point game.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I've seen the same go Hazen's end, too.
Oh, for sure. That's Hazen's bread and butter, is taking quick leads like that. But
yeah. but they got to get the lead first.
Yep.
We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Willie's Store, 533-2621, open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. Check out our rebroadcasts on HCTV Channel 16, streaming live on www.hctv.us. All basketball will be archived on our website at the end of the season. So, Griff, I tell you what, Wildcats down by 9, like I said, after scraping back into this one. They're going to need everything they can get.
Yeah, I think they're using this full timeout to their advantage here, try and get some rest, maybe make some subs.
Aaron Hill's going to draw up some plays, I'm sure. And
yeah, both teams are probably pretty gassed. This is kind of a crazy endurance fight here.
Yep, Stephen Martin's going to come in out of the timeout for Mitchell. Over to Baker. Baker with a nice move. Goes to Martin. Martin to Sauls. Sauls to Hill. No, they're going to call Carter Hill for a travel, Griff.
I don't like that call. I don't think he traveled.
I don't either, Griff. I think that was just a clean pivot. Oh, Ribby Williams back in. Cataneo over the top to Braziz. Braziz back to him. It's over to Braziz. It's over to Donahue. Donahue back to Braziz. It's over to Ribby Williams. That's over to Riker. Riker back into Ribby Williams. That's to Braziz. Braziz to Cataneo. As you see, Hazen throwing up the double team, but Montpelier's throwing quick passes. And Riker takes advantage of it with the back door. Martin with it. Martin telling his guys to move. It's over to Hill, Hill to Baker. Deep three up, no good by Baker, but Martin's going to get the rebound. He's going to go to Sauls. Sauls through the contact inside, misses. But Hill gets the rebound. Hill's going to take it inside and finish it off the glass. Kind of a low-scoring effort tonight for Carter Hill. Usually around 10-12 a game. Tonight he's only got 6. Stolen by the Wildcats. Baker inside. Baker off the glass and in. Baker with a nice little kiss off the glass. As Aaron Hill trying to will his Cats back into this matchup. It's over to Braziz. Braziz to Cataneo. Nate Piangerelli in for Derek Sauls. Aaron Hill telling his boys, move his feet, don't use your hands. Second foul for Derek Sauls. Cataneo's free throw is up and good. I mean, Griff, to me it seems like if Cataneo gets a mid-range, it pretty much seems to me like it's going in.
Yeah, he's got a ton of shots tonight that went in that were just really tough. Floaters, running sideways, going backwards.
Yep. I'll miss that one though, Griff. And now they turn it over. Aaron Hill wants a quick timeout to talk it over with his boys, down by 8. 3:19 left to play in the fourth. 56-48 lead for the Solons. I'd like to take one last time to thank our sponsors, Willie's Store, 533-2621, open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. So Griff, like we said, a very fast-paced game. Normally, it's what Hazen's good at, but I mean, it seems like in these past few minutes, Hazen struggled.
Well, Montpelier's got speed
And
and a
size.
lot of size, which is not the typical. Whoa, lost my camera there for a second. Sorry about that, folks. Not, you know, they've played against teams that are bigger than them and beat them, but they haven't played against anybody that's bigger than them and as fast as them, you know. And they've got some really good outside shooting with
On top
Gamble.
of being inside shooters as well.
Yeah.
Gamble and Riker, good outside shooters. Cataneo to inbound. He goes to Donahue, back to Cataneo. Picked up by Revard. Zay Baker, that's a good foul. I'm assuming Aaron Hill's clapping there. He told Baker to foul him.
Yeah, it looked like Aaron was talking to his team about specifically which players to foul, the ones that are not as good at free throw shots, or those are the ones you want to foul.
Yep. Baker fouling. Free throw is no good by Ribby Williams. Baker with it. Baker over to Martin. Martin to Baker. Baker takes it inside off the glass. Beauty. That's Isaiah Baker's bread and butter right there, Griff. Martin picks him up. Martin's going to foul out on that one, Griff. Derek Sauls is going to head in for him. And Shoplin in for Piangerelli. Griff, you heard Martin get a standing ovation as he steps off for the night.
Yep. Played a lot of hard minutes.
Did. Braziz hits the free throw. Braziz hits them both. It's up to Sauls. Sauls to Baker. Baker gets hit hard inside. No foul called though. It's into Hill. I think he forced that. Donahue gets the basket. Bucket and a bruise for Donahue. Foul by Carter Hill. And it seems just when the boys get going, they fall apart again, Griff. Third foul for Carter Hill. And he hit it. That's a nice take by Isaiah Baker. He gets fouled, bucket and a bruise. He's going to head to the line and try and shoot one here. Isaiah Baker, great take. Tough finish. It seems like the tougher it is, the easier it is for Isaiah Baker.
He's made a lot of those shots. You know, he hasn't had very many good looks at his three-pointers like he tries to, but these inside, you know, he's kind of going the same as point guard for the other team. Really
Kind of
tough
going
floaters.
insane. It's kind of going insane inside. So he's had a lot of, although Isaiah's have been more finishes at the rim and less mid-range jump shots.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of really talented. I mean, a lot of these players are talented on both of these teams, but I'm sorry, I forget the guy's name for Montpelier.
Which one?
Starts with the C, guy with the mid-range game.
Cataneo.
Cataneo and Isaiah really both kind of put on a show tonight.
Riker hits the first one. Sauls picks up his third foul, by the way. Riker hits them both. It's over to Rivard. Rivard bounce pass to Hill. It's into Sauls with a pump fake and he hits it. Derek Sauls is going to pick it up. We'd like to take one last time to thank our sponsors, Willie's Store, 533-2621, open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. Griff, the Cats trying to scrape back into this one. You know, 155 is still a lot of basketball, Griff.
Yeah, both teams are in the bonus, although it looks like Montpelier will be shooting 2, and Hazen will be on 1 and 1. So hopefully Hazen will, they have to foul to get the guys to the line to stop the clock, and so hopefully that they can turn something around here.
Yeah, hopefully if they decide to foul, the players miss, they're able to get a rebound and get a score on the other end.
So we know that Hazen could put up points really fast if they get the chance.
So we'll see if that's the case tonight. You're hearing Hill telling Ethan Choplin there, folks, slide, use your feet, slide. Baziz, he misses it, Griff.
All right, that's what you hope for when you're playing the foul game. When you're playing hack-a-shack out here.
Yep. Except, occasionally Shaquille O'Neal would hit him. Rare occasions, but he would sometimes. Baziz will hit the second one. It's like that All-Star game. Shaq threw himself an oop from the foul line and then dunked it. Oh, Isaiah Baker! Tickled the twine. That's what we needed, Griff. Fourth foul for Carter Hill. Riker hits it. Griff, this game could come down to the final buzzer.
Got a minute 37 left. Hazen's got work to do, but it is pretty tight.
Riker missed. It's especially tight if Montpelier does that. It's over to Little Shopper. Shopper to Baker. That three's up. That three's no good. Little Shopper inside, and he puts it in. Ethan Shopland right at the foul line. Little floater. Little float piece. That is the second for Little Shopper. And Braziz misses his first free throw. You hear Aaron Hill saying, rebound, box out, rebound. And Braziz misses. Baker gets the rebound. It's up to Little Shopper. It's over to Baker. Oh, Baker, that's a nice move. He finds Sauls. Sauls, nice Euro step to the rim, but he can't get the finish. That's going to be Hazen ball off the jump. Way to be aggressive there to try and get the ball back, Griff.
Yeah, you might as well. If they call you for a foul, that's kind of what you were going for anyway. So good play by Rivard.
Baker to inbound. It's to Hill. Ethan Shoplin called with an off-ball foul, player control. His third. That's off green, it's gonna be white ball. Huge stops here, Griff, but they need to make something out of them. Although those were some huge stops, Griff.
Yeah,
but like I said, they need to make something out of them. It's inbounded to Hill. Hill goes to Rivard. Ooh, Rivard. Ooh, that's off green. It's going to stay white ball. That was a risky move there by Rivard.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of options, though.
Really didn't. Sometimes throwing it off the other team is the best possible option.
I'm surprised how often that works.
Yeah. It's over to Hill. Hill to Rivard for three. Oh, and he cans it, Griff. Tyler Rivard hits the three. Griff, I don't know what to say.
Wow.
That was kind of out of the blue, Griff. I'm glad it happened, but
2-point game.
Tyler Rivard. That might be his first career three, Griff. First home three, that's for sure.
That's the first one we've seen.
Congrats to Tyler Rivard. Heck of a shot. Cataneo hits it, makes it a 3-point game. Wildcats are really hoping he misses this one. Oh my gosh, Griff. Huge three by Rivard. Cataneo hits that one. Aaron Hill calls the timeout. 46 seconds left in the fourth, Griff.
Closer than I would have thought. You know, there was this, what, a 10-point lead, 9-point lead with 3 minutes to go.
Griff, you know, that's that never say die, never give up, you know, Hazen Wildcat attitude. You know, they just, they came out, they pounded it on defense. They got some turnovers. They were able to get a huge three out of Rivard on that last possession. Griff, I'm still at a loss for words.
And a big one from Baker.
Yep.
And then that really big putback there.
Yep.
Which I think was from Ethan.
Yeah.
From the mini shopper. So, yeah, they're getting some really good contributions here late, and they need them.
I tell you, Griff, I mean, like I said, Rivard just shot the three, and I mean, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wide open, I was like, Rivard's not typically a three-point shooter, but maybe, hey, Aaron Hill will be like he's got the green light now.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, Griff, you hear a fan battle now. This is what I love at PA. Especially when Lamoille or you guys come to town. We're just rallying we're just battling with the student section, going fist to cuffs all night. That's inbound to Sauls. Sauls takes it up. Oh, and foul on Isaac Donahue for the Montpelier Solons. Isaac Donahue, foul for the Montpelier Solons. His second. Baker hits his first. Griff, that's an even 30.
30 points for Baker. That's a lot.
It is.
He had a great game.
Yes. And Baker hits them both. Griff, 31. Tight D by Baker. Oh, he almost runs the defense into a hole. Foul. That's a good foul for Derek Sauls. He fouls out. And Derek Sauls is going to foul out Griff.
Yep. Played a great game. Some tough minutes, tough rebounds.
Coach
Played
Hill's
good
trying to figure out
defense.
who he wants to put in here. He's going to send Lincoln Mitchett in. So Lincoln Mitchett, Aaron Hill needs some size in there. Braziz to shoot 2. He hits the first. Oh, and he hit them both, Griff. Oh, and Little Shopper with the finish inside. Oh, and Griff and Montpelier loses it out of bounds.
Tried to go over the deep ball and couldn't connect.
It's a 2-point game. This Hazen crowd has came unglued, Griff. That's inbounded to Baker. Aaron Hill called a timeout, probably a smart timeout there, Griff.
Yeah, June's trying to set something up. 2-point game. We've got 10.6 seconds on the clock.
2-point game, Griff.
Wow.
Griff, I would say probably they're going to look to Baker here.
That's what I would do. That would be my number 1 choice, too.
Or,
I
well,
think, James.
Griff, I mean, my number 1 choice would be Baker, but sometimes you got to go somewhere else besides your number 1 option.
I think Montpelier might be wise to that plan. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, Griff, Hazen's got a lot of kids on this team that can really shoot the basketball, so.
That's true.
You hear the student section over there? They're getting told to get up. Everybody's getting up, Griff. They're getting loud in here. They're trying to rally their cats right now. Griff, this is the loudest I've heard it in here all year. Griff, this is the loudest I've heard it in here all year.
This would be a crazy win if they can pull this one out.
Oh, yes, Griff. Cats to inbound. Revard. Who's he going to go to? Oh, skip pass. Over to Baker. And a foul. The Cats tried to get it inside. See you later, Jose. Good to see you. They're going to send Ribby Williams to the foul line. Griff, my heart is pounding right now.
Yeah, if he hits them both, he pretty much seals it.
But if he hits one, misses one, then the Cats are still alive. Griff, the Cats still got a chance. Montpelier's going to use a timeout here, Griff. A foul.
In the middle of
A foul
free
shot.
throw attempt, yeah. Gonna ice your own free throw shooter, huh? Okay.
Especially after he missed the first one.
Probably gonna try and set up some kind of trick where he's gonna miss it on purpose or something.
Never know, Griff. That's not what I would do if I was in this situation. But
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a plan.
Griff, I got a feeling even on the rebound, Aaron Hill's going to call a timeout anyways.
Oh, he might not have any more. Then that's a problem, because if you call a timeout when
you don't have any more, that's a
timeouts,
tech.
That's a technical foul.
Well, Montpelier just called the timeout, so.
On this one, yeah.
Yes.
But
If Aaron Hill doesn't have any timeouts.
right, so Hazen needs to. They've got
I'm just saying, I think Aaron Hill normally pretty good about saving his timeouts until he really needs them the most, but we'll see.
.2 seconds left.
I'm just saying they would need a timeout to try and get the ball in at least a decent spot for a shot. So Montpelier is going to head to the line, shoot the second one. So Ribby Williams. It's going to be white ball. Green knocks it out.
All right.
I don't know if Aaron Hill has a timeout to give. Oh, Griff, great game tonight. 69-67 win for the Montpelier Solons. It's a final here from the Wildcat Den. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm James Salvis along with Griffin Lucier. Thank you so much.